Hey friends, so I wanted to show you something. This is our beautiful pavilion that sits in the middle of our driveway. Yes, driveway. This is where the driveway turns around. And I have been converting this spot, which used to host a great big tree. Hey, look kitty, look at her. Hello baby. Used to host an enormous tree in the middle there, and it died a few years ago. We took it down and then we built this guy. Well, there's some hostas that a friend of mine gave me. And here's daffodils and surprise lilies that I've replanted. And here's iris that I'm in the process of replanting. Well, these guys I replanted about 2 years ago or 1 year ago. It's hard to remember now. There's so many projects. And then these are the guys that I've replanted recently. Then we got a whole bunch of rain last night. This is an old tarp that I found by the side of the road. I've been using it to try to clear the grass before planting. But I made a lot of progress. Comes to a point right here, and I'm thinking I'm going to put I thought this was going to be cute, and then I don't like it, so I'll change it. But kitty cat's eating some grass. I'm going to put something here that, you know, that will look good. And I'm planning to put, what do you call it, Chickasaw Plum, probably like 1, 2, 3 in here. Fruit trees can grow in contaminated soil. This is contaminated because any roadway is going to have petroleum, and petroleum is a pollutant. So you cannot grow food here of any sort except for fruit trees. This gets full sun. Here's the newest one that the bed that I built yesterday. This one has paperwhites. I pulled up a plug of paperwhites and divided them all through out there. I think that's right, paperwhites. And all different kinds of irises. The irises are all sorts of different colors. Here's another tarp that I think got abandoned by a renter that we had living here. So this will be the next bed that I get to build. The giant rock was placed there by Mama Dory long time ago. And yes, that's a banana tree, hardy banana. This is the south corner. So when that grows up in summer, you've probably maybe seen some of our videos where that grows up and you can sit under it in the shade, and it's just absolutely lovely. So why am I moving all of these irises here? Well, first of all, it'll be a lot of fun to come down the driveway and just drive up to all these flowers, just like this enormous field of flowers. It's going to be glorious. The irises are mixed colors. They are different kinds of purple, purple and white, some yellow. Now that's another iris bed over there. Those have sulfur yellow and burgundy in that bed there. That's under a redbud tree that's just finished flowering. This is the old iris bed. It's the dragon bed. You could call it the dragon bed. Some of this, a very small portion of this, will stay because there are daffodils growing here. They're spent now, but they come up from underneath bedrock. I don't know how that happened. You cannot dig them out. So this small section right here is going to stay. But the rest of this has to move. Now, the fun part about this, and anybody who works with irises is going to know, I dug up all of those last year. Those are the ones you see over there now. So when you dig up iris, this is what happens. They just grow back. They're incredible. What are you doing, crazy kitty? So this is going to turn back into some kind of lawn. Yes, we have a myriad kind of trees and shrubs and etc. growing here. So we might get like some topsoil to put down, but it'll just have to get mowed again. So the problem here, of course, is shade. Mama Dory had planted these beautiful crepe myrtle that are now 20, 25 feet tall. That's west, that's south, that's east. So this guy does not get hardly any sunlight at all anymore. And they just could not bloom. Out of all these, and they're not crowded. You can see they're not even crowded. They never got to the point where they could crowd each other. Some of them had grown offspring, but we'd maybe get a dozen flowers in this bed. So that's why they're having to move. And I think it's going to be spectacular. All right, thanks for coming with me, y'all, on this enormous project. I will post updates from time to time. Be well.